So in this review, we're gonna be tackling a flanker of the most popular niche fragrance in the world. And that fragrance is Creed Aventus Cologne. So let's go ahead and review this and see if this is worthy enough to carry the Aventus name. Hey, what's going on guys? Hunter here and welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, what I do is I make fragrance related content. So if you love fragrances, definitely consider hitting the subscribe button down below. But that is correct guys, we're finally gonna be reviewing Creed's Aventus Cologne. Now, I actually have the first batch that was ever launched for Aventus Cologne, which is 19N01. And usually what happens is like the first batches are considered always to be the best, which obviously isn't always true, but that's what a lot of people think. So yeah, this is a 19N01 batch. And I'm so excited to finally be reviewing this one and see if it actually stacks up to the original Aventus, which I am, of course, a huge fan of. I have a 19S31 Aventus behind me, which is considered to be like the best 19 batch from a lot of people, at least. It's very, very well balanced. But yeah, so let's go ahead and go over some information about Aventus Cologne. Now, this was obviously perfumed by Olivier Creed, which was the owner of Creed, or who actually made Creed. It's obviously father to son. And yeah, so he is the perfumer behind this one. It was launched in 2018. And as far as pricings go, for a 50 ml bottle, it retails for $335, and a 100 ml bottles retails for $445. I do have the 100 ml bottle here. Obviously, it is very, very expensive. It is a niche company. And Creed is, yeah, obviously they use like the highest ingredients and stuff like that. But yeah, let's go ahead and go over the packaging and presentation of Aventus Cologne now. So in the top notes, you're gonna get mandarin orange, ginger, and pink pepper. In the middle notes, you're gonna get vetiver, patchouli, and sandalwood. And in the base notes, you're gonna get musk, birch, tonka bean, and styrax. So let's go ahead and spray Aventus Cologne on this test strip here and check out Creed's atomizers, guys. These are the best atomizers I've actually ever used. Check this out here. Well, not that one, but look at that one there. Haven't sprayed this in a minute. But yeah, very solid atomizer from Creed. It's like pressurized so you can spray as much as you want, which is always good. So what I get from the opening of Aventus Cologne. So in the opening, it's gonna be very, very citrusy. You're gonna get that beautiful, juicy mandarin. Comes across very, very natural, guys. Definitely not a synthetic mandarin whatsoever. But you also do get that ginger. Now, the ginger is not prominent as the mandarin note. Yeah, the mandarin note is just up, straight up and center in this fragrance. Kind of in your face with this one. Very orange, very, very orange. Now, it does have the original Aventus DNA. It is obviously somewhat different, being obviously bergamot, more so the mandarin. More green as well. Definitely more citrusy. Not as fruity as Aventus. But what's also surprising, in Aventus Cologne, you still get that birch. Now, obviously birch comes across somewhat smoky. That's what actually gives Aventus its smoky qualities. In this one, it's not as smoky whatsoever to Aventus. It's more woody. As it starts to dry down, you get more of the birch, you get more of this creamy sandalwood. Very, very good, very, very green. Now, with Aventus Cologne, now obviously I own both of them. What I actually do, well, before we get to like seasons and when to wear this and who can wear this one, Aventus Cologne is much more crowd pleasing than Aventus. It's more so like the, I don't want to say designer because this doesn't really smell designery at all. Like I said, it's very natural, but it's definitely more on the designer side than Aventus. Now, from my experience from wearing both of them, Aventus, the girls don't usually compliment it that much. It's more so the guys going crazy over Aventus. Now, you probably heard this. Guys absolutely love Aventus. Usually when I wear this one, I get guys ask me, what am I wearing? Probably because it's just kind of, it's really masculine, somewhat smoky, very woody, and just incredible. It's one of the most popular, or like I said, the most popular niche fragrance for a reason, especially for guys. Now, Aventus Cologne, the women absolutely love this one. My fiance prefers Aventus Cologne over Aventus every day of the week, guys. She absolutely loves Aventus Cologne. One of her favorite fragrances in my entire collection. And I've gotten quite a few compliments from girls wearing it out in public. They absolutely love this one as well. So take that as you will, but yeah, that's usually how it goes. Guys love Aventus and women love Aventus Cologne. Now, also I want to mention, do not be persuaded by the cologne name. Aventus Cologne is an eau de parfum just like Aventus. A lot of people get confused by the cologne and thinking it's a lighter version of Aventus or it's a eau de cologne concentration. That is not the case at all. They use the word cologne, meaning it's going to be more fresh, more citrusy, like the cologne style fragrances back in the day, like 100 years ago or even longer. That is what they did with this one. Kind of like Viking and Viking Cologne. They are both still eau de parfum concentration. Now, this one is a beast in projection, guys. I'm telling you right now, it's very strong. It projects very well. Easily, as far as longevity goes, guys, lasts me the entire day. It projects heavily for probably, man, I remember one, I don't want to say it projects like for the whole 10-hour shift, like an arm's length, but I have gotten compliments at the end of the day wearing this one before, so people can still smell it around you. Obviously, it's going to start to settle down a little bit more, come closer to the skin, but I would say as far as projection, easily projects heavy for like the first 6 hours, and then after that, it will start to settle down, but very solid fragrance. If you're looking for a beast for the spring and summer, definitely check out Aventus Cologne. It does smell very luxurious, very expensive as well. So yeah, you are gonna get that with this one. It's not just a high price for no reason. They do use some of the highest quality ingredients, but also as it dries down, I do get a ton of musk, like a nice clean white musk in this one. Yeah. Also for seasons for Aventus Cologne. So what I think the perfect pair is to have Aventus and Aventus Cologne, even though it's very expensive, probably $900 if you're buying retail for both 100 ml bottles. So very pricey. But what I like to do is I like to keep my Aventus for strictly the fall and winter because it is a little bit more dark, more smoky, fruity, more sweet, more woody. And for Aventus Cologne, since it's more citrusy, more fresh, more airy, I like to wear this one for the spring and summer. So during the fall and winter, I like to put this one to the side, don't spray it, and save it for the warmer months. And same with the Aventus, save that for the colder months like we're in now, fall and winter, and put this one away. That's why I haven't sprayed this in a good while. But yeah, very nice. As far as age groups go for Aventus Cologne, I would say this is more juvenile than Aventus, more teenage-like because, like I said, it's less daring. It's way more crowd-pleasing than Aventus as well. And if you're a guy and you just want to get the ladies' reactions, ladies' compliments, definitely consider Aventus Cologne over Aventus. At least if you have a store around you that sells both of them, go and smell them. And I'm sure, I could definitely see why most people would like Aventus Cologne over Aventus for sure. Now for me, it's very hard to tell. I do enjoy both of them. I have tested them side by side to put one on this arm and one on this arm. And honestly, they are pretty different to say which one I actually like better. They both have that DNA. I'm not sure where the Aventus DNA is coming from because there's no blackcurrant in here, no bergamot. No pineapple even, which is surprising to me. There's no pineapple in here. Even though I do kind of get a pineapple vibe with this one. I'm not sure if it's in here and they're just not listing it. Yeah, but you have that tonka bean. You do get the patchouli. I forgot to mention the patchouli. The patchouli is heavy in this one, guys. Very, very green patchouli. Kind of minty patchouli as well. Very earthy. Not much of that pink pepper. It's not very spicy at all. Maybe somewhat in the dry down, but it's not like a spicy pink pepper, guys. More subtle on that aspect, but yeah, I absolutely love this batch of 1901. That's why I'm not sure if it performs so well, because it is the first batch. It's not like one of those newer 21 batches. It is, like I said, a 19 batch. So that might be why, but yeah, this is not lacking in the performance category, guys. So yeah, and I do love this bottle. I love what they did with this one. So they have Aventus, obviously you can see it behind me, in the black leather wrap bottle. Then they have Aventus Cologne in this nice gray bottle. I think what they're trying to say is Aventus is for him, Aventus Cologne for everyone, and then obviously you have Aventus for her in the white bottle for women. So I don't know if they're kind of trying to target this as unisex with that kind of description. Obviously it is in the men's Aventus bottle, but I don't really see this one being very unisex. It does still come across masculine. Maybe they're just saying that to try to get more people to buy this one. It's definitely not as masculine as Aventus. I think that is just kind of like an alpha male fragrance. This one, I guess it could somewhat lean unisex. I wouldn't say a woman couldn't wear this one, but to me, it does lean more masculine. But that's just my opinion, guys. But yeah, very, very, very nice. Now the test strip, when you're going to test these out, guys, you have to spray these ones on skin. You just absolutely have to, because it's not synthetic. It doesn't have a bunch of molecules in here, and it just pretty much changes with your skin chemistry, guys. It's a very complex fragrance as well for being a freshie. Definitely changes. As far as the mandarin, it does start to settle down as it dries down. In the dry down, you do get more of that birch, more of the creamy sandalwood, and definitely more of the musk. Like I said, the musk is very, very heavy in here. Not getting much tonka bean, unless I'm getting that mixed up with the sandalwood. They both come across kind of somewhat creamy. Also not getting vetiver in here. So if you're not a fan of like that old school vetiver note, I do like vetiver, but yeah, not picking up on any vetiver in Aventus Cologne, so don't be swayed off from that note. Yeah, but that is pretty much Aventus Cologne. I think it is worthy of the Aventus name, guys. A lot of people hate on this one. They say it doesn't perform, which isn't true at all. Don't be scared off from that one, guys. This stuff performs. Definitely. And I've talked to a couple people, like I said, about the cologne name. I've had people say, yeah, it's an eau de cologne, which it's not, guys. It even says, obviously, eau de parfum. I don't know if it says on the bottle, but it does say right there, as you can see, right by the batch code, eau de parfum. So yeah, it is an EDP. So it is highly concentrated. So that's pretty much gonna wrap up my review of Aventus Cologne. Let me know down below if you like this one, or if you prefer this or Aventus over each other. I'm definitely curious. Or if you own both, tell me what you do. If you do the same as me, leave Aventus for the colder months, Aventus Cologne for the warmer months. But that's gonna do it for me. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch all you guys in the next fragrance upload. Take care, everybody.